Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Christine. In case you're new here, you're welcome, and in case you're a returning subscriber, also feel at home. I am really grateful to have you all here, and please do a favor, like the video, subscribe, click the notifications bell, because it helps this channel a lot and it helped me to keep really posting every day and to motivate. So guys, I thought of coming and sharing how I forgive, because yesterday video I've shared about that some basic things that you need to focus on, be watchful on, about so that you can heal and you can forgive. So I thought of sharing today with you guys, and how my struggle has been in life as I was growing, and maybe it makes sense that if today I can share with you that how forgiveness help and how I forgive. So I grown with a single mother, guys. If you all know how single mothers in Africa sometimes the children can be the intention of whatever the situations they are going through. So I don't know if that time that I could say that I am a firstborn. I'm a firstborn of my mom. So which means I was so much targeted and so much directed into things that I'm doing. No matter no, you can imagine that I was 12 years. At the age of 12, I really knew how my mom was working hard. My mom was cooking tea at the road. So me, I would be with the kids making I will be making sure that the food we're eating at night, it is there, and preparing, like I was focusing, making sure the kids shower, making sure the children's are okay. Even in that our age, in that age of mine, 2012, because me, I follow by the way year goes, the way how it goes. So yeah, that is how you can guess to my year. So at the age of 2012, I think I was really responsible, because growing with a single mother, I lost my father when I was young. I can't even remember the picture. So yes, so I've grown as a responsible child. At the age of 12, I was really knowing that what I have to do, what I don't have to do. You can imagine that time we'll be going to school at the time of lunch, just 1 hour lunch. I will come home, because our home was just in the trading center of our school. So I will come at the trading center, and then I will come at home and make sure in that 1 hour the food will be ready, and we'll eat food, and I will go back to school when we have already eat the food. So just it happens one day. So I don't know, my mom was the person who, when she was really hungry, she was really a hunger woman who works hard. Now that when I really forgave, God has opened my eyes to understand what kinds of the situations a person might go through. So that's why in the yesterday video I have shared that you really need to understand the capacity and the particular moment that what is going on with person, so that because just one day did not make the person that is really bad person. Maybe just always remember the goodness of that person, however much more he has does bad, but always don't forget for the goods that that person has does. So yeah, that's really, I knew that my mom was really working for us so hard that time, even though that she was a single mother. She was selling tea, she was digging, because when we have to come at the lunchtime and make our lunch, that will be the time that maybe she is in garden, she's looking for us to have enough what we can eat and all that. So yes, I grown like that. Then until I reached at 12, And then at the age of 12, I was in class 5. Just one day, in the evening, I prepare all everything to the kids to eat, and I also eat. So me, at that age of me, I was the person who see my friends are playing, my friends are having good time. And also the struggle was real, because you don't have to focus that why are they being so free, because they have their old both parents, and they're enjoying. Their mothers can give them times. And also sometimes what I used to go through is that maybe in school, when we used to this play that our teachers use always to, when you reach at school, you will always ask everyone, like, what are you grateful, what in this week, what are you happy, what has happened yesterday. Maybe a child will get up and say that I am grateful because yesterday my dad got for me this. I am grateful because my mom and dad did this. So and me, the end of the day, I have nothing to say. So that was the kind of the struggle that I can remember right now. And yeah, that is how we grown and all that. So as I was sharing, it was just one day. I prepare everything. We have it at I think like around 6. Then that 6, what we have done with my friends, we've been, kids that way, how they can plan things, like one of our friend, I don't know, he mistaken one of our friend. So we have planned that we are going to gather and go to her mother, and trying to know. I think she has steal something from one of our friends, that we are going to her mother, and we are going to let her mother know that she's a thief. She has steal the thing. She has steal something from one of our friends. So how kids' mind, I don't know, kids' mindset can, the age can be, with not a lot of making sense, but a lot of excitement. So that time we're excited. We have planned everything. So my mom was at a business. She was doing the business of cooking tea, breakfast, and with some looking for how we can survive. So we have went to her mother. She was older than us, but we were also wondering, like, how can she so big, she's doing such. And then so the time we went to her mother, and we have shared everything with the mother, and then the mother has wanted her, and then we have spoke. Then we came back. Then when we came back, I think all women in that area there's something was going on with that big one of our friends that we are going to warn. I think she was dated, but in our age, she was really older than us, but again she was doing such things that she were not supposed to do. So everyone in that area knows about her. So for us also to lose respect, to trying to go and trying to attack her at her place, it was that because the kind of the respect that everyone in that village has lose on her, because she cannot do such things. She was dated as a husband of one of a woman in that village, and she has just refused to go to school and all that. So that thing was not good. And so for us, we went, and we're trying to so much excited in our age mates, like we're going to tell the mother and all that. So when we came back, that woman that she was dated the husband is our neighbor. So when we came back, I don't know if my mom thought that we were going to celebrate, we are going to gather ourselves in our age mates about that woman husband. I don't know how my mom took it, but when I came back, I think she got wrong informations about that. But our our us we did not go because that she was dated that one of our neighbors husband. So when we came back without even asking me, I don't know, in that age means my mom is a someone sometimes who cannot beat so much, but she's a hungry woman. Whenever my mom was the person that whom when you go into people, maybe you are doing something that is not right on her side, she will just look at you and you will just know by her eyes that she's not recommending what you're doing. She don't want even to see you. You'll just lose yourself. That's how kind my mom was. So when I came back, my mom I found my mom waiting me with a stick. And you know what she does? She told me she has waited for so long. She was waited for so long to really quote me, because I am this person that when sometimes because of two work that I've been I've been left on that time, sometimes I could feel maybe tired sometimes, and then I was the person that maybe when she's talking I'll be like putting my eyes like this, and then she's a person that who learn a lot about something when she caught you like this. Hey, so that day she told me, I've been watching you and I've been waiting for this day, and today I want you either to beat me or I beat you. If you can't beat me, if I can, then I will beat you. And at the moment my mom said like that, I realized that, oh, so this aid that I've been doing, like this kind of life that I've been living, kumbe she has been counting them. And then I knew that I have no strength that time to do anything. She bet me because she was a mother. She bet me. I let her bet me. I was the child. What kind of a child I was? Everyone around the village was to know that my mom was really a person who don't like joke. My sister who followed me, she's a person who was not giving the time to my mom to beat her. Whenever she did something that she knew my mom cannot relate or cannot even talk about it, but only to take a step, only to beat, my sister will run. Even my mom was a runner. She will run. She will run until either she catch my sister or my sister win her. And then also my following brother, who has followed my second sister, also he does the same. So everyone in the village knew that all my siblings, they are so active. But me, even though I'm responsible, I really let my mom to do anything she wants to do from me. I was not leaving her. I don't know, there's a love of the mother. This how if you grow with a mom, there is how always whenever you're not around, even though that how hard that person is. I don't know about you, but share in the comment sections below how really sometimes you can be with someone that who is so tough, but you really like, because she's your mother. I like her and I don't feel being comfortable away from any other place. Remember, the place we are living in, it is her own family's place. My family's father side, my sister who follow me, she liked that place because my mom's beat a lot. So she got used with my grandmother there. My grandmother now, she has died. My soul rest in peace. She was a kind, loving grandma. So my sister, like my grandma, might like to stay at my father's side. And I remember one day, so yeah, I remember one day also my mom beat us. She beat us because she beat both of us because I was the firstborn that were supposed to lead well. But because I've been told, I ignore, because sometimes kids can just feel like, you know, whatever they're doing is right. So we were planning that, you know, we are burning charcoal next to the house. So from there, my uncle chased us. So from there we moved, and then we moved to another place, then down a little bit. Then it was in in January or February. It is the month that the ground dry and the grass dry. So they don't it is not good. They don't tolerate kind of moving fire, because it is so easier, because everything is dry, and whenever you put a fire, the fire can burn. And you know, in the village there is no boundaries here. There is no boundaries a lot, because you find in every village there is home, and those homes on the top they have grass. So my uncle's senses was like, you guys, we stop. So we stopped to listening. Then we go to another place again. Then he said us again from there, and then from there again went to another place, which they cannot hear us. They cannot also know what we are doing. And so from there we have digging a soil. We have put our, you know, I don't know if you understand how burning a charcoal, but if you are in Africa, you really understand how you burn the charcoal. So it was like, you know, we are going to burn the charcoal. So from there we have digged. So my second sister started first, and she put the log of trees well, and then she was going to light the log, and the fire became so big. And then when the fire became big, the fire lighted a lot, and then she got scared, and then she took the fire and she threw the fire. And then when she threw the fire, we were in where there's a lot of dry grass. And then whenever the fire falls, it started burning. It started burning. And then we try to do what? Why is it this? Why am I lost in this? we trying to remove the fire. We were not enough, because remember, the grass was a lot, and there's a lot of sunny, and you know, with a lot of sunny, we couldn't control that fire. And then the fire started burning. And then when we are next to the planted tree of all schools. So whenever that fire was going to continue, it was going to get into the planted trees of the old school. As I told you, we were close to school, and so the land of school is just next. And so I thank God that when the fire started burning a lot, the people were in the center where people rest, where people sell their things. And then the old people heard that there is fire is being going on. And then what I like in the village, that whenever they had something, they cannot sit and wait, because their own property, whenever one house started, it could even burn all community. So the old people came from the center. They came and trying to remove the fire, and they managed to remove the fire before the fire reached at the school's tree. No, imagine that my uncle trying to stop us, but we couldn't listening. And so us, instead of being there and going to call people to come, we ran. We left the fire. So when I was running, that's when I realized, you know, in Africans way, we say that whoever put the fire, that hunger of fire can follow that person. And that's when I realized, to my younger sister who has put that fire, when we were running, my sister was falling just by nothing. My sister was falling. And I was always coming to pick her. We ran. I don't want her to be catched. I don't want me also to be catched. But we want none of us to be catched. We are 3 of us. So we are running. There is valley that where we fetch the water, and there is a house the other side. So meanwhile we are running on this side, there is valley, but there's one of an old woman is one of my friend's grandmother was shouting, they are there, they are in this side, that is he was just pointing. So people, meanwhile, maybe my mom, I don't know who, was chasing us. People kumbe was looking us, so is pointing us whenever the side that we are turning, we are running. So he's pointing us until we found the area that also, which is valley, we have entered. There was a lot of bananas there. We have entered down of banana. Everyone has hide anywhere. So our uncle has come and trying to walk and look for us. He couldn't see about us. We are seeing. Do you know that you came once with one? You came one with banana tree. You came one so that you, whenever you fall, you don't even know what you fall on. But that is how we hide ourselves there. So we have hidden ourselves. We were seated there. And then we have waited until they have went, and they looked for us. They couldn't find us there until they went back home. But meanwhile, people has removed the fire before even reaching in anyone's house, before even reaching to the trees. Hey, my mom heard about that. My mom was like, hey, my mom was hungry. I think that time she thought of how she could have paid the tree, or how she could have come and manipulated with the people from the, and because of us, because she's a single mother, and you know how maybe sometimes single mothers, they can even pass through. She was that time like, oh my God, the hunger was here. And then when she came back, she realized that it is us we're putting that fire. She looked for that. We were she found it, the stick of a coffee tree. A coffee tree, you can be beaten with it and it cannot go anywhere. And there's a cypress tree, man. And then when we seated there, I think there is always something that God has, I don't know, these things of that if you are the firstborn, you are the leader, whatever. Because I remember that time, and we came together with them, with my siblings, and I was like, are you guys, let's do this. We go back, let's go back and let them beat us, and then we know that this is finished. Because I knew always what has to done that time. Not even that time, whenever mistakes happen in our home, I have to be beaten, so I know it is finished. Whenever I've been beaten, I will know that it is finished. So I told them, you guys, you surrender, we go back, and then let this finish, because we cannot hide forever, and we know that we have made this mistake. And so my second sister told me, my follower sister told me, I go to be beaten, I will go to my father's place. They have not yet they have not yet. She was always funny. She'll be like, I will go at my father's home. They have not yet shared me at my father's home. If she thinks like she's not the one who has produced me in this world, and so she can beat me anyhow she wants, I will go. So I will be like, I'll keep quiet. And then my brother also told me, can't go back. For him, he used to run, but he don't run. He does not run to my father's side, but he always ran to our grandmother, who is my mother's mom. May her soul also rest in peace. She has also rest already. And so so I encouraged them. I was like, okay, we go back. Whatever will happen, we agree, and we will also have to agree that we have made this mistake. And so we started going back. Whenever we start coming back, everyone has gone in his own side. So me, I came direct home. I didn't came direct, but I found my mom. I saw my mom in the compound, and then I came next to the toilet. You see this this latrine of the village. I came and hiding behind the latrine. So I'm watching my mom. My mom took the jerry cans. She was going to fetch water, and then she saw me. When she saw me, she even forgot what she was going to do. She was like, "Come here, what are you doing there? Come out." And so I was like, at least. And me, I wanted really how to get her attention and then to really make that things that, you know, being done. I didn't want trouble. And so she got me. And I don't know, when you did something that you can even be beaten, how you really feel that, you know, you're worth it. So my mom beat me. Even to cry, I was just crying. My tears cannot come out. My mom beat me. Even all the sign of the sticks was out in my head, in my back. So she beated me seriously. And then and then when she beat me up, after that my fingers was like this. And so my sister also, when she was going now, she beat me now, she was going to fetch water. She found my sister also. She came back again, she left the jerrycan there. She beat my sister. Meanwhile, not only my mom who beat us, my mom's beat, my uncle also beat us because she told us we did not listening. And then my brother has been beaten but for me, they have beaten me really serious because I was the big person. I was the leader. I was supposed to listening or teach them that, you know, we have been stopped and we don't need to continue. But, you know, so I've been beaten so a lot more than even them. So my brother always ran away. Then she ran away after beaten. She will always go and finish 1 month, one week, and then come back. When she came back 1 week, even thought that whatever she does, she will not be beaten. He will not be beaten again because my mom will even forgetting about that. And so that is how kind of life that we have grown. And so coming back in the story that I was sharing about that, me going as a friend to go and face our one friends, and then coming back, and then my mom got a wrong information. He thought maybe we were going to, and she thought that maybe we are children, and why are we taking big people picture to our side. But that was not the case. The case was that, you know, she stole something from one of our friends, and because of the trust that everyone has lost on her, and then us also, we disrespected her because, you know, that kind of life that we couldn't expect, like, you know, she's a big, and why does she's doing that. And then we go to our families, and then when we came back, my mom's beat me. As I was sharing, my mom's told me that, you know, I've been waiting for this day, and then I want you to beat me if you can, then if I can, then I will beat you. And so that's the day my mom's beat me. And then the stick, I even still have I don't know if you can see this mark has always remained as a memory for me. My mom's beat me, and the stick gets in. When the stick gets in, and also the bones located, and so my fingers were supposed to be treated, but again it has the stick inside. That's how my mom's was really that time horrible, or hungry mother. So she beat me that time, and then when she beat me, I remember I was also bleeding, and because I was bleeding also, the blood that was coming out has made me really to run. I didn't even know where I was going that time. I ran. When I ran, I realized that I have now nowhere I'm going to sleep, and then I came back not at my mom's home, but not our home, but I came next to the neighbor, the same neighbor that the woman the woman that her husband was cheating on her with that our one friend. And so I came back there, and they hired me inside. I remember she came and asked that night. They told her that I am not there, but I was, they hided me there. And so I slept there very early in the morning. My mom got up, go because there's a time that when we closed school, I was always going at my auntie place. She went at my auntie place, was very far a little bit. She went at my auntie place. She did not get me. She went at at my father's place. She did not get me, but she walked in the morning searching for me, but I was just there. And then in the morning I got out because I was not going to hide forever because my fingers was paining. I get out, I was seated out, and then my fingers was like this with a stick. And so I shower in the morning. I went and pick my clothes, and I go to church. I was on not good condition. So when I go to church, my grandmother saw me, and then she called me. She was like, "What has happened to you?" And then I explained to her, and she came to my mom. She was like, "If you are not satisfied with these kids, please take them at their father's place. But if you cannot be a mother enough for them, take them back instead of killing them here." Everyone was speaking that day in that village, pointing my mom. Everyone was speaking. Will be like, "Are you serious? You can beat your own child?" And then I remember my uncle came from our town with our wife, and then the wife was almost crying. The wife was like, "This is your mom do this for you?" No. No. So you can imagine how it was on a bad condition that everyone can speak about that in that time. And then at night, when the wife of my uncle was telling my uncle that we need to talk about that because it is not right. So my uncle was like, "We will talk that at night." And then at night when we were supposed to talk, I couldn't sleep there because my mom did not even care. So I couldn't sleep there. I slept at my uncle's place. And so me and my friend that night, there is, because that time I've been beaten, I felt lonely. I think like I have no governance at all on my head. My mom whom I can walk down to. I feel like my mom also, because everyone was just everyone was speaking about that, and she couldn't come closer to me. But I think my grandma took me to the hospital, and I got some medications a little bit. And then at that time I was looking, remember I grown as a child that I couldn't walk. I was not walking at all, but however my friends were the friends who are free, who can go to the markets, who can go and have times and have funds. Me, my mom's, as I was responsible and as kind of my mom, I was not working, and so I did not got even use of it. And so at that time, it was on Sunday that as I told you, that in the morning I went to the church, and then I came back. And so in the evening there was a traditional dance, which is, we were in that center, but there was different cultures. So this a culture dance that was going on in just there's a distance that you walk, and you go to another center, leave our center now. And so my friends, they were going, and so in my conditions, I feel like I was not favorable by, like I was not like, I don't know if you feel, but when maybe you're going through something, you feel really you need company and all that. And so my friends told me that we go to dance because they are going, and I would be remaining alone, and I feel like at my place I am not being comfortable. And so I was like, okay, let's go. And then we went, and when we went and they have fun. Me, I'm just standing and watching because I've never seen that culture, but we are just next. But I always heard that in a year they dance, in a year they have that event, but I was never went there. And so me, I was just watching the event, how it is going, and for them they are enjoying and all that, but me, meanwhile, I'm not going well. Things are not going well on my side. So me, I'm just standing there and all that. So times came, people was coming back. The people from that community was the women's, and they told me whom we got use of them. They told me that we go back home, and I just knew that even though I came back home, I just need company, and companies that I need, that whom I need, and they are still here. So I was like, okay, we'll come back, you guys go back. And then as time going, we are still there. And so meanwhile, I started telling them we go back, but for them, they are still continuing. And so me, I'm just there, and for them, they're having fun and all that at that small age. But the dance is still continuing. And so, as you know, that in the community, in the villages, the life is not safe. And so even though that they were there at our age, it is not right. And so me, as I said, I feel like always the leadership God has given from to us, just from the mother's womb, that in me, in that age, means I'm really reflecting like, okay, we need to go home, but they're still there. And also the road, I cannot walk alone, so I have to really continue trying to being there now around to them until we'll come back. Meanwhile, I've never been outside the night for so that long, and because of the situations I was in, so it has made me to be there with them and all that. So I think, because remember, my uncle was like, okay, tell our wives that we are going to talk about that at night. So meanwhile, at night I'm not there. So my uncle is military. That night he worked, he came and looked for me. And so when he came and looked for me, and then he came and started telling me, you started walking this night, you started this kind of life, and you're telling me you've been beaten for no reason. And so everything has just fallen for me at the same time. That's what I cannot answer. And so yeah, my uncle did not beat me, but because she could not beat me, already condition I am in, I've been beaten already. And so he walked with me until he came with me until home. When he came with me until home, but meanwhile by the road, he was asking me big statement. He asked me big questions, the questions that in my age I've ever been asked. He will tell me, he will comparing this and this. Okay, if they told you to do this, what will you choose? My God, my uncle was asking me questions. African is for African. I don't believe that if anyone who has grown in the US, who has grown in America and Europe, will really manage the kind of the life that Africans who are living. So meanwhile in Africa, but there's still good managements. Okay, we are in Africa, but there's still good managements. As for us who has grown on the other side of Uganda, my friend, you will understand what I am trying to explain. So yes, when we came back, and my uncle told me one thing was like, okay, pack your clothes, and very early in the morning you're going back at your father's home. And so to leave that place and come at my dad's side. Remember, I told you, however much more my mom was beating me, I love seeing her, I love being around her, because I feel like I'm just connected. So that day, it was just the day of like everything is turning dark, I don't know. I am 12. I was 12, and maybe I was just remaining like with some months to be 13 in my age months. And so I couldn't do anything. In the morning I packed my clothes, and my mom and my mom and my uncle, they have picked me. They brought me back. They found one of a relative to my father, who is not the same mother, who is not the same father. They spoke with him. They share with him why they brought me, why they think it is time for me now to come at my place. And so what hurt me that time, it was that I think like I was this child who was so responsible, and I think like I was a kind of a child that I maintained. My moms couldn't let me to know a lot because I was so much so much responsibility. And so the case is right now, like they brought me back at my father's home. It's like being like looked like you're being criminated, but yet you're not a criminal. So it is kind of my state that time. It was looking like on my side. So I came home. I came at my father's place. So I came, and then that from there I am on my own. I have also, okay, my father's left the home, so there's so many kids for my fathers, so we are different. So they are grown kids and all that, who also have kids, but at least our father has left the place that where we can gather. So when I came, I was not getting use of that. And then right now I've been just there thinking, at the age of 13 I have to go to school. And then I started thinking, even though that there's some little money will be needed, it still means that there's someone who is supposed to go to ask for that little money. So I felt really helpless.